Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Guardian Radio 96.9. This is the Blank Canvas. This is John Cox, your host from the NAGB. Just want to mention now that you can listen to this. You can stream this online at guardiantalkradio.com. Very happy to have another exciting show for you today. We're going to be talking about the role of the art gallery in the creative community, and I have a lot of guests with me today. But first, I just want to mention that I have my trusty curatorial assistant, Ashley Knowles, in the studio with me this evening. Very happy for that. But today we're going to be talking about the role of the gallery in the creative community. And it's always good because there's such an active art community, such an active art scene right now that there's always something to talk about. And right now, Sue Katz, Lightborn, who's a good friend, an artist, someone who's well known to the Bahamian community, has done a lot of work over the past. I think Sue has been working in the Bahamas for 20 years.
22 actually.
22 years.
I figured
Anyway,
it out the
welcome,
other
Sue.
Day. Thanks. Nice to be here.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. Sue is a person. Where were you born, Sue? In Boston, Massachusetts.
Yes.
So
you were
Sue,
born in Massachusetts?
No, I went to school there.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, Sue's actually from Massachusetts,
I know.
but she's been living here for 22 years, and
I
she's
have.
been working as an artist in many capacities. And she's largely known for these very dynamic collage works, and she has exhibition on at the Central Bank Art Gallery downtown, and it's called, Sue?
Bodies of Eve.
Right, and it's a very, very good show. It opened about a week ago, and so we're going to be talking with Sue a little bit about her exhibition, but not just that. We want to talk a little bit more about the role of the gallery in the community. And in our past shows, we've been talking about the NAGB and us being on stream since 2003 and the kind of onset of all the galleries since then. And also there was a whole lot of galleries before the NAGB. And I think we should make mention that the Central Bank Art Gallery has been on the scene, I think had been the pinnacle of art spaces to exhibit work in for years and years and years, long before the NAGB. So I'm also very excited because I have two more guests on the show with us this evening, and we have Ian Fernander, and we also have Alexandria Newbold. Now Ian Fernander is the Director of Administration at the Central Bank, is that correct, Ian?
You could say that.
You could say that. So Ian's in charge of a lot of stuff at the Central Bank. And one of the things that what's most important for us today is he is in charge of overseeing what happens in the gallery. I think he's the big umbrella. And then we have Alexandria Newbold, who's the assistant manager with direct responsibilities for the art gallery and community outreach program. She's been at the bank for 4 years. She's a bit of an artist as well. She's an amateur photographer.
Very small bit.
Well, no. She's an amateur photographer, and she's also started a photo club at the bank, which is pretty awesome. But this bank, so welcome.
Thank you so very much for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming, Ian. So we're going to just talk about this idea first of the role of the gallery, and then we'll get into Sue and talk a little bit about that. Actually, I want to start off with Sue because Sue, has a very current situation dealing with the gallery, which happens to be the Central Bank Gallery. So
Right.
Sue's show, your show, can you talk to us a little bit about your show?
Well, it's called Bodies of Eve, as you did mention, and basically it's all figures, all women pretty much, except for actually about two, which I kind of just threw in there to freak people out a little bit. They weren't quite sure if they were women or not, but I said no, they're men.
Trust me.
They're men. I know they are. Okay. Well, John, I've always loved doing the figure. It's been one of my passions over many years, and I decided that I wanted this body of work to be just about women in different forms, different medias. I did collages, and then I did a lot of mixed media also with that. Also combining a lot of retro images into my pieces, and they don't, people always say, oh, do they look like the model on this? They don't look like my model. I just use the model as a basis
Right.
for what I do.
Right.
I draw out the model as I see her.
Right.
And then I kind of change it as I go along.